let's try to answer this one. This is the change in movement. Okay, so we're talking about any object that is changing to its motion all throughout the problem. So we have an LRT here. It starts from rest. Let's assume that nag-start siya sa Doroteo Station. Okay, Doroteo Station. Then, after sa Doroteo Station, nag-accelerate siya. Okay, so from rest, nag-accelerate siya ng 2 meter per second squared for 5 seconds. Then, naging constant yung kanyang speed. Hindi sinabi kung anong speed. So, I think that is, we have to find out that later, what is that constant speed? The LRT stays at that speed for 60 seconds. So normally, yun naman pala, yun ang nangyayari naman when the LRT moves. Mag-accelerate lang, then magiging constant yung kanilang speed, zero acceleration. Then, pag malapit na sila sa station, which is the Carriedo station, they will start to slow down. And based on here, the deceleration, even though ang nakalagay lang po dito is 1 meter per second squared, but the word slows down tells us that this is a deceleration. So mag-slow down ang ating LRT until to its stop. So if you will imagine, that's why we start with a graph a while ago. If you will imagine the velocity versus time graph, una, mag-accelerate siya. Okay, so from stop, mag-accelerate. Then, after 5 seconds, it moves to as constant velocity. So, it will be flat. And then later on, magda-down siya. Okay, which is deceleration until it reach to 0. So, that's why, to better understand this one, we will make a simple graph. And para rin matutunan nyo na on how to extract that delta x, kasi ang tanong po dito is what is the total distance covered. So it means hindi natin siya pwedeng makuha yung delta x ng isang computation lang, okay? Because this is changing ang kanyang motion. We have to solve the delta x or the displacement part by part. See? So let's say this one, the LRT starts at point 1. And yung LRT natin nag-accelerates. This is a velocity versus time graph. Okay? So, nag-accelerate siya. So, that one. Okay po. Yan. Okay? So, that is at point 2. So, it means, since the slope is going up, it means this is a velocity versus time graph. The acceleration here is positive. And that value is 2 meter per second squared. Okay? So, other than that, ano pa ba yung mga ibang given na binigay niyan? Sabi dito, for 5 seconds. So, it means the time it takes from 1 to point 2, yung binigay niya is change ng time from, tama. That is, the time it takes is 5 seconds. So, that is already the time interval between 1 and 2. Then, as we imagine, bigla siyang nag-flat because naging constant yung kanyang movement. And that is 60 seconds. So let's assume that is how long is the 60 seconds? And going to point 3. So the time it takes there from 2 to 3 is 60 seconds. Okay, other than 60 seconds, hindi natin alam ang other given for that. Okay? So, we don't know. Then, from there, after niya maging constant for 60 seconds, bigla siyang nag-slows down. From that, it means it will break yung kanyang motion. Bigla siyang magde-decelerate. So, it will go down until it stops and go here. So, it will reach at point 4, in which the velocity at point 4, not VF, the velocity at point 4 is equal to 0. Now, even though, sabi ko kanina, even though hindi po sinabi that this is negative, we have to write here that the acceleration is negative 1 meter per second squared because this is sloping down. Okay, it starts from rest, I forget. So, it starts from rest, so you have to find the V1 here, which is 0. Let's check. So, V1 is 0. V2, hindi natin alam kung ano yung velocity at V2. That is unknown. At point 3, we don't know then what is the velocity at point 3. We know the velocity at point 4. So that is 0. Let's check. The acceleration on 1 to 2, because this is a slope, is 2 meters per second. The acceleration between 2 to 3 definitely is 0 meter per second squared. So hindi natin gagamitin dito yung 4 equation. And the acceleration from 3 to 4 is negative meter per second squared. The time, okay, let's check the time. The time it takes from 1 to 2 is 5. The time it takes from 2 to 3 is 60. The time it takes to 3 to 4 is unknown. We don't know. That is 3 to 4. Hindi po natin alam. And here, we are going to determine the total distance covered on that. To determine the total distance covered, we will just sum all the distances in which kailangan kong malaman ang delta x 1, 2. Hindi po natin alam, hindi natin, extract natin yan later. Delta x 2, 3. And we are going to have delta x 3, 4 to answer letter A. To answer letter A, after we get each of that, we will add all of that. Delta x 1, 2 plus delta x 2, 3 plus delta x 3, 4. Okay, hopefully you can follow me. So once you also encounter the graph, you will also do this one, okay? So since by part ang ating given, by part din po ang ating pag-solve. We will, I will put some box muna, yan, para dito lang kayo magpo-focus sa. So we are going to solve first. What is delta x1, 2? Isa-isa lang, okay? So, hindi natin siya pwedeng ma-solve ng sabay-sabay because different ang motion. So, look on the red box. Yan. So, okay, since this is sloping up, okay, ibig sabihin, we will assume that this is uniform accelerated formula. If this is uniform accelerated motion, we can solve delta x1, 2 using the 4 equation. But before that, kailangan nyo munang ibigay sa akin ang given.
So yung given po ay may initial velocity po na 0 meters per second. May
Okay.
acceleration.
Wait lang nga. Given VI is 0 meter per second. Then,
acceleration po na 2 meters per second squared. At
okay.
delta, tapos delta t po, which is 5 seconds.
Okay, so therefore, we can solve delta x1, 2. Right?
Yes po, gamit po yung
okay, gamit ang
formula na delta x equals VI delta t plus A delta t squared over 2 po.
Okay, so kindly substitute the given and give me what is.
Dahil 0 po yung initial velocity, ika-cancel na po yung isa pong yun na term. Then, 2 meters per second squared times 5 seconds squared.
Give me, squared mo na yung 5. What is that?
25 seconds.
Okay,
squared.
25 seconds squared.
Squared. All over 2 po.
All over 2. Okay, cancel to. Cancel ang second squared.
Delta t is equals to 25 meters po.
Ano? Delta t?
Delta x. Delta x po pala.
Okay, is 25 meters. Very good. We already have 1 down, okay? 1 down pa lang. We already have our delta x 1, 2. Okay, now once we are going to solve on the middle part in which the acceleration is 0, we are going to only use a very simple equation, which is v, okay, making sure lang this v is constant, delta x over delta t. Yan lang po ang ating gagamitin, in which this is only applicable, okay? Use this only, okay? If and only if acceleration is 0. Iba po yung meaning natin, is 0. Okay? With the use of this, you have to give me, okay, the given should be 2. Okay? You cannot solve anything if there is no 2 given. Okay? The other 2 variables should be given, of course. Okay? As you can see here, meron lang po, kung gusto ko man isolve si delta x, hindi ko po siya masosolve kasi ang given lang sa akin ay si 60 seconds. You cannot do that. Okay? Remember, since this is constant, we know that the velocity on 2, okay, is just equal to the velocity on 3. Again, the velocity on 2 is just equal to the velocity on 3.
Kunin po yung final velocity po nung sa unang part.
Okay, why? Why we are going to get the final velocity on the first part?
So, yun nga po kasi po yung, as you said ma'am, yung V2 and V3 po is constant. So, pag nakuha po natin yung V2, alam na po na rin natin po yung V3.
Okay, so hindi mo na ako sa gitna, balik ako dito. Yan, sa 1 to 2. Okay, very good. So, can you tell me what is the formula?
So, the formula po is final velocity is equal to initial velocity plus
Final velocity.
Plus acceleration.
Again, final velocity.
Final velocity is equal to initial velocity.
Okay.
Plus.
Yun lang. Plus.
Acceleration times delta t.
Okay, good. Okay. And then?
Then, yung initial velocity po is 0. So, cancel na rin po.
So
acceleration, 2 meters per second squared times 5 seconds.
So, what is the VF?
Then, cancel po yung seconds po. Then, magiging answer po is 10 meters per second.
Okay, very good. Yeah. Okay, very good. So, hopefully, you can also see that one next time. Kailangan nyo munang mahanap si V2, which is equal also to V3. Now, again, si VF, okay, is also V2. Okay, VF is also V2. And VF here is 10 meter per second. So, it means si V2 at si V3 ay 10 meter per second, which now completes one of our given here in the next part. Okay, so kung saan kailangan given na ang ating V23, which is 10 meter per second. Okay, can someone help me to solve what is delta x? Yan, dito na ako sa part na to. What is the delta x 23? So, ang given is V23 is 10 meter per second. Then, delta t 23 is 60 seconds. So, what is now the formula for delta x?
Velocity times delta t.
Okay, velocity times delta t. Very good. Now, what is the value of delta x? See? That is?
600 po.
Okay, so that is, teka lang. Velocity is 10 meter per second times 60 seconds. That will be cancelled. So that is delta x 23 is 600 meters. Okay, very good. That is correct. Now, let's go now to the last part, which is delta x only. I don't need the time. Okay, so the time, the delta x there. Okay, so even though you don't know the time, you can solve this one, definitely. Give me a given.
Ano po ma'am, yung given po ma'am is, since same lang po yung yung velocity ng velocity 2 sa velocity 3, pwede po natin siyang ilagay as given po, which is 10 meters per second.
Anong klaseng velocity siya dito? Yung 10 meter per second. Is it VI or VF?
VI po, ma'am.
Okay,
Initial
very initial velocity. Very good. Next.
Tas yung acceleration po, ma'am, is negative 1 meter per second squared po.
Okay.
Tas yung final velocity po, ma'am, is 0 meters per
Okay,
second.
very good for finding that. So, what is now the equation?
Final velocity squared minus initial velocity squared over 2a po.
Okay, very good. Then, let's solve. So, this is 0 squared. So, that is 0 minus 10 meter per second squared. What is 10 squared?
100
Even
po.
though 100, of course. Substitute na natin to. Di ba may squared to? May squared to, no? VF squared minus VI
Opo.
squared. Okay,
Opo.
that is meter squared second squared over 2
2
times negative
times
1. Okay, so a little bit cheeky lang yung ating, so this will be canceled. Okay, meters. Okay, can you give me what is the delta x3 for?
Ano po, ma'am? 50 meters po, ma'am.
Okay, 50, positive, negative.
Positive po, ma'am.
Why positive?
Kasi po,
This
ma'am, yung
is,
ano na yung minus sign po is dinistribute dun po, ma'am, sa 100. Tapos negative 1 times negative 2 po, ma'am, is negative. So negative divided by negative is positive po, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Unlike kanina sa student ko, sinama nila yung negative sign and negative, this one, di ba 0 minus 10 squared, sinama nila yung negative doon sa 10 squared kasi daw, i-square mo, magiging positive. That is incorrect. Ang ini-square lang po is yung nasa loob and the value of the velocity here is positive 10. Okay? So we can now solve for the delta x. Tell me what is the sum of all delta x. So this is 25 plus 600 and 50. What is the sum? 675. Akala ko mali ako ng sulat. Okay. So 25 plus 600 plus 50 is 675. Okay. So we are done with letter A. Nga lang, meron pang letter B. Okay? Now, the letter B, we are asked to find the average speed. So, remember, when you're in senior high, average speed is just, okay, the total distance versus total time. Okay? So, since we already have the total distance, which is 675 meters, all we have to do is we will just sum all the time. And in that case, that is, so this is 5 meter per second, 60 seconds, 5 seconds lang ba? 60 seconds, and we are going to solve again. What is the time on delta t 34?
Delta t po, ang gagamitin pong formula is delta t equals final velocity minus initial velocity over A po.
Over A.
Tapos yung substitute na po yung values is 0
So-
meter per second minus 10 meter per second over
Okay.
negative 1 meter per second squared po.
Okay.
Then
Then,
yung delta t po is equal to 10 seconds.
okay, 10 seconds. Maka-cancel ba natin yung? Yes, let's cancel. Okay, correct. Very good. So, can you tell me if this is now 10 seconds, what is the sum of all the time?
75 seconds.
Okay, 75. If it's 75, what is now the average speed?
The average speed po is 9 po. 9 meter per second.
Okay, 9 meter per second. Okay, very good. Hopefully you understand this one. And pinakamahirap talaga dito is you have to create yung, doon sa first part, you have to understand and create your own graph. You have to read between the lines. Hindi porket one sentence is one motion. So normally, you have to understand the motion of an object and you have to imagine it and plot it in a velocity versus time graph. So as you can see here also, we also extracted the delta x, the variable delta x by using the UAM equation. So, kung babalikan natin yung graph natin, yung hangin kung tinanong kanina, how to get the delta x. So, by knowing the points and the values of here, you can extract your delta x by using the 4 equation.